Gotta get the message in your heart. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa, gotta be smart enough to grow. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Hey, TikTok. Gotta be brave enough to say no to the status quo. Hi, YouTube. Can you do it? Yes, you can. Here are the first steps of your 100-click plan. Google vegan athletes and vegan recipes. You will learn that plants provide all the protein your body needs. Thanks for sharing, Benjamin. Okay, so now that you know you can be 100% healthy as a vegan, it's time to watch the important documentaries. Because otherwise, without this vital information, you'll never fully understand. Your success as a vegan depends on you watching these. So here they are. Repeat after me. Earthlings. Earthlings. Dominion movement. Dominion movement. What the health? What the health? The game changers. The game changers. Cowspiracy. Cowspiracy. Seaspiracy. Seaspiracy. Christspiracy. Christspiracy. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa! Gotta get the message in your head. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa! Gotta get the message in your heart. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa! Gotta be smart enough to grow. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa! Gotta be brave enough to say no to the status quo. Alright, so let's go over what we Hi everyone! It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Plants have protein. You're going to be completely healthy. You just gotta eat properly. Being vegan is gonna help you. It's gonna help the planet. And you're gonna be saving 100 animals per year. 100! It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa! Gotta get the message in your head. Hi TikTok! It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Wow! Hi YouTube! In your heart. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa. Gotta be smart enough to grow. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Whoa. Gotta be brave enough to say no to the status quo. That's right. All right, hey, thank you everybody for being here. If you don't know me, my name is Miss Katie. I am That Vegan Teacher. I'm 61 years old. I'm a mom, I'm a grandmother. I live in Canada right now. Let me know where you are in the world. When you come in to be a teaching assistant, remember the rule. You're just going to read a card. That's the first thing you do. You read a card, so you help to teach the class, and after that, you can say whatever you want. You can ask me whatever you want, okay? But that's the rule. You have to be over 18, okay? TikTok, don't try to sneak in if you're underage. It's just, I'm just gonna kick you out. All right, you guys over here on YouTube, thank you so much for coming. Thank you everybody for being here. Let me just have a quick look at what you guys are writing. Okay, somebody's writing 67. That's right, don't forget to eat 67 peas. That's about 3 tablespoons. Peas have protein. Plants have protein, they really, really do. Being vegan is healthy, you know it's true. Plants have protein, they really, really do. So why the fuck aren't you vegan yet? No more excuses for you. No more excuses for you. Let's read a card. Okay, so YouTube over here, Oh, we already have a super chat. First thing. Oh my goodness. Let's see what this is. Let me write down your name. Oh, I got to figure out first if you're vegan-phobic or vegan-phantastic. This person's name is Lachlan. Hey, haven't you been here before, Lachlan? Lachlan writes, That Vegan Teacher, would you ever visit Australia? Maybe. Maybe I would. It depends for what reason. If so, you could visit Tash Peterson. I'm sure she'd love to have you here in Australia. Yeah, she might. I've actually met her. Tash Peterson came to visit me in Italy. We have videos online about that. That's right. She's an animal rights activist like me. Thank you very much for coming. And I'm going to press a heart on your comment. And thank you. That's Lachlan. Lachlan is going to get on the Vegan Fantastic list because that was a nice question. Lachlan, Lachlan. Okay, Lachlan, check mark for you and all that you do. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for being here. Oh, we got another super chat here. Mushroom says, Mushroom says plants feel pain. Well, plants don't feel pain because they don't have a brain or a nervous system. But even if they did, you should still be vegan. Instead of filtering all the plants through the animals that you eat, which is highly inefficient, it requires a lot amount of resources, you're just better off to just eat the plants directly, you know? Yeah, you save a lot of water, all kinds of pollution will be less on the planet if you become vegan, okay? Thanks for being here though, okay? Appreciate you. Stick around. Keep learning. You're doing great. All right, so over here, thank you very much, guys, for being here. We're going to get the first person in here. Over on TikTok, remember you have to be over 18. Oh, let me make sure my volume's up. Sorry, one sec, guys. Sorry about my, hold on. Okay, sorry, YouTube, for my arm over there. Okay, so we're going to be reading today about why we say you were born vegan. Why do we say that you were born vegan? Hi.
Hello.
Hi, monks. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Are you vegan phobic or vegan fantastic?
I'm a vegan phobic because you are mentally ill and I would love to suck on a big titty from a chicken.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that you're mentally ill. I hope you feel better soon. You know, that sounds terrible. But you know, thanks for coming to class. Country, no rodeo hats on that vegan teacher's head. Over there on TikTok, they put these hats on my head, rodeo hats. I want nothing to do with it. Okay, guys, I have YouTube over here who never puts rodeo hats on my head. Okay, they're much nicer over on YouTube. Cut it out, TikTok. Stop it. Okay, that's just vegan phobic. I want nothing to do with you terrible people from the rodeo industry. Shame on you for hurting the cows that way, tying them up and kicking them and whipping them, and the horses too, and then dragging children to watch this incredible abuse. Shame on you people on TikTok. Don't do that ever again, okay? Be nicer. Like over here, you see, these people over here on YouTube, they're much, much nicer. Look at that. They're putting these little decorations on here. Like this person they even gave me $1.99, and they wrote, "Is there vegan cheese?" And the answer is yes. There is vegan cheese. You can even make it yourself. You can go ahead and Google vegan cheese and how to make it. Sometimes you can make it with cashews or all kinds of different things. You can make it with tofu or whatever, you know? You can go ahead and make it. Just seriously, it's delicious too, okay? You can have all the things you need. Every single thing that you can eat as a non-vegan, you can make into a vegan version, right? Vegan pizza, vegan lasagna. You can have vegan tacos, all of it. Okay, let's get to the next person here over on TikTok. Guys on TikTok, don't forget to keep tapping. Oh, are you okay? Stay here. Okay, guys, got all our little friends here, keeping us company. A reminder to you guys not to eat chickens, okay? Don't eat baby chicks, don't eat eggs, don't hurt animals. Animals are here on the planet with us and not for us, so don't hurt them, okay? We also have some cows here. Here's a baby cow, right? Don't want to steal the milk from no rodeo hats, please, on TikTok. Stop that. Cows are friends, not food. We don't want to hurt them. We don't want to drink the cow's milk either because it belongs to baby cows. Don't eat veal because that is a baby cow that was killed. It's really sad. Don't eat bacon. Bacon comes from a 6-month-old baby who wanted to live. Okay, so don't do that. Don't hurt them. Okay, hey, oh my gosh, over on YouTube. Thank you so much for coming. Who do we have here on YouTube? 1 second. What does it say here? Oh, we have something from Christy. What was that noise, guys? Guys, stop with the rodeo hats on TikTok. Oh, we have something here. We have a little note from Christy. Christy writes, "Only vegan people can be good people." That's right. Only vegan people can be good people. You cannot be a good person if you are not vegan and are contributing to animal abuse. You're absolutely right. Shame on non-vegan. Christy, you're going on the vegan fantastic side. K-R-I-S-T-Y. K-R-I-S-T-Y. Thank you very much to Christy. Guys, everybody should tap on her comment because she's absolutely right. I give you a heart. Okay, Christy? And I want to say thank you so much for being here. Big hug for Christy. I love nice people. Guys, if you didn't know, look at that. You know why this is backwards? Because TikTok, YouTube, it's all backwards. I just put, this is actually real, in real life, this is not backwards. I know, everything's crazy. All right, no rodeo hats, TikTok. So we are trying to get somebody to read this card here before they hang up. Now, the other person just came in and really had a mental problem, unfortunately. But let's get Lolo in here. Somebody named Lolo who hopefully knows how to read. Some of these rodeo people, they don't know how to read, unfortunately. Maybe you do. Hello. Hi, Lolo. Do you know how to read? Hi, YouTube. Yeah, thanks for coming. This is what we're reading, okay? It says here, why we say you were born vegan. Do you know, you've muted yourself, Lolo. Is that your name? You've muted yourself. Do you want to go? Are you trying to find your way out? Did you get scared? Okay, you got scared. That's okay. All right, bye. See you next time. Let's get to the next person. Oh, wait, before we do though, I want to read out all your names. A bunch of you guys just subscribed here on TikTok. Let me just see if you subscribe right now. I'm going to read your names out loud, okay? Hey, thank you guys over here on YouTube. You guys too. Yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah, talk among yourselves, and in the comments, make sure you write down all the vegan foods that you've eaten this week, okay? Because some people are here and they don't really know what vegan foods are. You guys can help out a lot that way. Okay, we have Lily Rose followed. Thank you, Lily Rose, for following. Thank you very much for subscribing. Sophia put a bunch of crosses. I guess you're Catholic or Christian. That means you must be vegan, right? If you are if you're spamming all these religious symbols, you must be vegan, because it clearly says in the Bible that you shouldn't kill and you shouldn't steal. If you're eating a chicken's wing, you kind of paid for someone to kill, right? You also paid somebody to steal. That wouldn't be very nice. All right, let's get somebody in here. We've had so far 2 people who wanted to come in, but then they got scared. Wonder why that is. Okay, let's go over here. Don't be scared, guys. Lillian May is here. Hello. Okay, so look at all these wonderful people here on YouTube. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for tapping on the screen, guys. Yeah, look at all your comments are going very fast. I'm having a hard time reading them all. What's this one say? Vegan teacher, I personally respect the reason why you're vegan. Oh, thank you. Hi there. Hi, Lillian. Hi, do you know how to read?
Yeah.
Okay, would you like to read a card?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to tell everybody on TikTok, say, guys, tap on the screen to encourage me.
Guys, tap on the screen to encourage me.
I'm the new teaching assistant.
I'm the new teaching assistant.
All right. Okay, now I'm going to flip the screen over, okay? All right, here I'm going to put this up on the magnet, with a magnet on the other side of the screen here on TikTok. There we go. Okay, you can see that okay. What is the number you see on the top left of the screen? I see 15,000.1. Do you see that?
I see 15,000.3.
Okay, they're tapping. Good job. All right, you read this out loud, okay? You're the teaching assistant. Go for it.
Why we say you were born vegan. You were born vegan. You never wanted to hurt animals. When you were little, if you were put in a room with a rabbit and a banana, it would have never occurred to you to bite the bunny. Your instinct would have been able to love and protect the rabbit, not to harm her. When you were small, you played with toys that looked like animals and you loved to learn about them in books. Sadly, over time, you were brainwashed to pay people to murder and steal from animals instead of being taught to remain vegan. Thankfully, though, you can go back to your roots and be vegan again. Join us. Make today your Happy Vegan Declaration Day.
That's right. Thank you. You did a great job reading. Thank you very, very much. How do you feel after reading this card?
I feel great.
All right. Good. You should. So do you agree that you were born vegan? It wasn't your fault that your parents shoved dead body parts down your throat?
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about your vegan journey. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty great. I haven't been vegan for that long. But,
Oh, okay.
I'm still learning.
You're still learning. Okay. So
Yeah.
basically being vegan means that you don't exploit animals. So you don't eat them, you don't wear them, you don't use them, you don't hurt them. Okay. And another way to think of it is that you just don't steal from animals. Thank you guys very much over here on YouTube. Look at all your nice comments here. If you guys want to make sure I see it, though, you have to put a super chat in because it's going really fast, okay? And that way your comment will pop out and I'll be able to see it. In the meantime, I'm over here on TikTok. All right. So, Lillian, do you have anything else you'd like to say to everybody or teach them? Or do you want to talk about vegan foods as we look at our Liberty flag?
I think everyone should be vegan because you're a happier person and a nicer person if you're vegan.
Yeah, you're right. You're going to be a nicer person because you're not going to pay anybody to chop the heads off of innocent animals, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I appreciate you being here very much. Let's look at this flag, okay? So this is a freedom flag, okay? I know it looks like the gay flag, but in reality, they got a new flag. And this flag is a
Yeah.
freedom flag. It's about not oppressing anyone. So let's talk about vegan foods, okay? Can you name some vegan foods that are orange? Both you guys over here on YouTube, name some vegan foods that are orange. And you over here on TikTok as well.
Carrots.
Good job, carrots. All right, I see somebody wrote carrots in the comments over here too. What about you guys on YouTube? Can you think of any other vegan foods that are orange?
Oranges.
Oranges, yes. What about at Halloween? Can you think of something that's orange, that's representative of Halloween?
Pumpkin.
And pumpkin, there you go. 3
Yeah.
vegan foods that are orange. Can you think of any vegan foods that are yellow?
Bananas.
Bananas, good. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Lillian. Thank you. I saw that. It just went by too fast. I couldn't read it. Yeah, bananas, good.
I'm also her vegan friend, and I eat turnips a lot.
You eat turnips. Okay, my goodness, I haven't had turnips in ages. How do you cook them?
Sometimes we just boil them.
And then you just mash them up?
Yeah.
Or do you just cut them into chunks?
We mash them up, and sometimes we make like soups out of them as well.
All right. You know what? I'm going to go get some turnips this week just because of you. Seriously, I don't think I've had a turnip in about a year. What about you guys? YouTube, have you guys had turnips? When's the last time you ate a turnip? Oh, I haven't had one in so long. Okay, good job. Anything else you want to say, or should I go on to the next guest?
You have anything you want to say? No, but thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for being so kind. I really appreciate you guys. Bye for now.
See you later.
Bye. What a wonderful example. Did you see those wonderful vegan fantastic people? Okay, it's not that hard to be polite. See, we got the rodeo hats stopped over here on TikTok. That's really great. Thank you to 1,000 of you for being here. If you follow me right now, I'm going to read your names out loud over on TikTok, okay? So we have Sharon. Thank you for following Sharon. Thank you, Leon, for being here and sending some little roses. Oh, what's this decoration? Oh, Cosmo, thank you for the clock and the whole thing. Cosmo, you're going down on the vegan fantastic side. COSMO, check mark for you, Cosmo. Hi, Wyatt. Thank you so much, too, for the little decoration. Thank you, Van Dane, for following on TikTok. And thank you over here also, Sarah writes, why is she low-key nice? Because I'm nice. I am nice. Of course I'm nice. I just yell sometimes when I hear you or see that you're abusing animals, just like anybody else would, right? Oh, hi over here on YouTube. Thanks for being here, guys. That's right. Yes, we should. We should eat plants. Yeah, because plants have protein. Very good job, guys. TikTok and YouTube, you guys are writing all kinds of amazing stuff here. Okay, let's go to the next person. Oh, no rodeo hats, TikTok. No. I just said no rodeo hats. That's cruel. Don't be vegan phobic. A vegan phobic person is mean to animals, but also mean to those who are defending them. It's not right to be... What did you just put in my face? What is that? A pipe? Oh, a party. Oh, it's one of those things like, brrr, and it like curls up. Okay, got it. Because of New Year's. All right, thank you. Thanks for that. I'm just not used to when things appear on my face over here on TikTok. YouTube, thank you guys for being here. If you have any questions or comments, you put a super chat in. I'm more likely to see it. Oh, I just saw one. Okay, hold on. Somebody, Rosielli wrote, be what? Be vegan teacher. Oh, yes, Rosielli. Of course, I'll continue to be vegan. Thank you for mentioning that. Of course I should. And here's one by Justin. Justin just donated $4.99 and wrote, how do you plan to celebrate your 10-year anniversary? Oh, how do you know it's going to be my 10-year vegan anniversary? Not for a while, though. June 27th, right? Still quite a ways away. Also, asking this with respect, how are we born vegan when before birth we consumed animals? Justin, I'm going to put you on the Vegan Fantastic list, okay? Justin, because you donated $4.99. Wow, that's so generous of you, Justin. Justin with a Y. Okay, Justin. Check mark for you and all that. You just helped me to buy some blueberries, so thank you very much for that. So Justin, the way that it works is, you see, being vegan means that you don't exploit animals. When you're in your mom's uterus, you're not exploiting anyone. You're just growing. You're completely innocent. Even when you're a little baby, if your parents fed you the dead body parts of innocent animals, it still means that you're vegan because it's not your fault. You didn't consent to that. You understand? Okay? Yeah. When you become somebody who's not vegan is when you are deliberately, on purpose, hurting the animals after you know what happens. That's very cruel. Look at this, all these little stars over here. Hey, thank you so much. I think your name was Red, but I'm not sure. Put a check mark beside your name. It went so fast. I'm sorry, TikTok. I appreciate you, though. Okay, guys, why we're saying that vegans are kinder than God, you're wondering that. Oh, hold on a second. We have another super chat here. Just a second. Over. Potentially inappropriate messages are being held. Oh, okay. Well, hold on a second. Let me just get to this. Let me see. Okay, Steph just wrote over here on YouTube. By the way, if you want to follow me on YouTube, my channel is called That Vegan Teacher. And over here on TikTok, it's called Music by That Vegan Teacher. Because every once in a while, I invent a silly song. And every once in a while, I ask you to sing along. But not now, because I'm just reading a super chat here. Okay. Oh man, you are going to flip out when you find out how the world works, how the word works, how the word works. How does the word work? I don't know what you mean. That's an interesting comment. Well, I know how the world works. I've been around for 61 years. But, I always have something to learn. Maybe you have something to teach me. I don't know. Anyway, thank you to 4,000 of you who are here over on YouTube following. And over here we have 1,000 people. Oh, just went down to 993. Thanks, guys, over here on TikTok. And thank you for all the little roses and the little SpongeBob, who I call Tofu Bob. Okay, let's go over here and just read another one here. Okay, somebody named Smicking Jester donated $4.99 and says, you should try the restaurant I work at. It's called Vegan Corner in Grand Terrace. Okay, well, you just advertised your restaurant. That's very smart of you. Just one little problem. You didn't say where Grand Terrace is. So we have a big planet. I don't even know what country you're in. Hey, thanks for the cute little hat. What was that, a little Santa hat? Thanks, TikTok. Oh, thank you. No, go. Just when I'm saying thank you, they put the rodeo hat. Don't put the rodeo hat, guys. Be nicer, okay? Don't do that. So why are vegans kinder than God? Well, because vegans are protecting the animals. We're protecting the planet. And God is doing fuck all. I mean, I'm just being honest, right? Let's just be serious, Just tell yourself the truth. Think about it. Vegans are on YouTube. They're on Instagram. Guys, don't put the gum in my mouth. I'm trying to talk, okay? Don't do that. That's rude. Okay, put some flowers on my head over on TikTok. You can put some dancing fruit in here if you want to. Okay, but don't do that. Don't be mean. Yeah. So you don't forget. You can advertise your restaurant if you want to. That's a really smart idea. Just make sure you say what country you're in, what city. Okay. Oh, I have an octopus on my head here over on TikTok. Well, thank you. Octopi or octopuses are smart. We shouldn't be eating them. It makes me really sad. Does it make you guys sad when you see them dead in the grocery store? Grocery store is like a morgue. Grocery store is like a cemetery. It's so sad. Can't believe it, and we expose children to this. I have a 6-year-old granddaughter. You take her shopping and it's like, okay, don't look at all the dead animals, honey. She's like, it's okay, Grandma, I'm vegan, I understand. Like, okay, I know, but it's so hard, having a vegan granddaughter and knowing how, she's so smart, and I just feel so bad because she's gonna, meet all of you, a lot of you mean people, unfortunately. Not you guys, of course, on YouTube, not you guys on TikTok. I mean, the other mean people. All of you guys, of course, are super nice. Oh, hey, okay. Oh, wait, here's a $19 donation here over on YouTube. Guys, I'm going to get right back to you. Okay, we're going to read card number 2 on TikTok. Okay, don't worry, I didn't forget. Okay, just going to get ready. First of all, actually, I'll let somebody here in on TikTok. We have Cosmo coming in. Okay, Cosmo, just one sec, okay? I'm just going to be over here on YouTube for one sec. Okay, so Lego Man. Hi, Lego Man. What did you write here? Oh, a gingerbread man came in. Okay, Cosmo, Cosmo, just 1 second. Just mute yourself for 1
Okay.
sec, okay? I'm going to be
Okay.
right with you. I'm just over here on YouTube, okay, because I have 2 cameras going here. So YouTube writes, weird coincidence that a point doesn't feel pain. What do you mean a point? A point doesn't, maybe you mean a plant? Okay. Video of yours with a bunch of duet was right before this duet was right before the, okay, well, Lego, look, I don't really know what you're trying to say, but you wrote a bunch of stuff. Maybe you're trying to type too quickly. It's happened to me before too. Don't worry about it, you know? But I don't really understand what you're trying to say. But, you know, thanks for being here. Maybe try again. Maybe just write another message, okay? I'll remember you, okay, Lego, if you come back, okay? Now, let's see. Oh, just 1 sec, okay, overall here. Sorry, TikTok. I just have
It's
one.
okay.
I just have one more super chat. I don't want these people to feel left out, okay? This person whose name is Cooler, LK94, writes, vegan food off, what? Guys, I feel like the font is like this big. Okay, vegan food offs more animals than every hunter combined. Oh, thanks to the chick on my head. Oh, so nice to see a chicken that's not dead. Thank you. Okay, the crops that are used for vegan food destroy thousands of animals. Oh, it's not true though. No, you're all mixed up. You're all mixed up. Because, well, first of all, just think about it logically, right? A plow is going to come into a field, right? Have you ever seen scared animals like a rabbit or a squirrel? Do you think that the big machines are going to come to plow the corn and stuff, and they're just going to like sit there? No, they're going to run. They're just going to go. They're going to hop away like, oh my God, a big noise is coming. Let's get out of here, right? That's just normal. But even still, you know, if you care about the animals, you should be vegan and not use up so many plants by filtering them through other animals first. Eat them directly and you will save so many resources, water, land use. You know, there'll be less pollution. Everybody should be vegan, and it's really just that easy. Don't you want to be a good person? Don't you want to be smart? So go ahead and Google it yourself. Ask that exact question. I'm trying to figure out where my cards are about that. Ask that exact question to ChatGPT, okay? And see the answer that you get. Oh, I have so many things here all about the rodeo, guys. All kinds of different cards. I tried to bring as many as I could when I came to Canada from Italy. All right, let's read card number 2. Cosmo, you've been so patient. Thank you very, very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, so let me just move my little guys over. Reminder though, first guys, don't eat chickens or eggs. Okay, don't hurt animals. Don't eat any cows. They never did a single thing wrong to you. And don't eat pigs, because pigs are just 6-month-old baby pigs when they're turned into bacon and sausage and ham. Don't eat pepperoni. Don't eat salami. Okay, you don't have to hurt anyone. Don't drink cow's milk either, because cow's milk belongs to baby cows, and you're not a baby or a cow. All right, finally, Cosmo, I'm with you. Okay, so Cosmo, you already sound like you're going to be pretty nice. Are you?
Yes, I'm nice.
Thank you for the puppy with the farts that look like hearts. Thank you, TikTok. Okay, this is the card that we're going to read, and it says, why we say you were born vegan. Okay, let's flip this around. Okay, put this over. Sorry about my armpit over there on YouTube. There we go. Okay, there you go. You can read the card now.
Okay, why we say you were born vegan. The good news is that you can return to your roots. You can be vegan again.
Yep.
It's not your fault that your parents shoved dead body parts down your throat. You trusted them and didn't know the difference between a mashed up carrot and a murdered cow. Your parents didn't know better. They just did what everyone else around them did. So don't waste time being angry with them. Just teach them what you know now by watching important vegan documentaries together and Googling vegan recipes to share. When we know better, we can choose to do better, so let's choose to be vegan again, the way we were meant to be all along.
That was really good reading. Thank you so much, Cosmo.
Thank
you. You did a really great job. And you know what?
Thank
That's
you.
the thing, right? Our parents, all of us, look, even me, I didn't know better. I I wasn't even vegetarian when I had my children. I'm 61 now. All my kids are in their
Right.
early 30s. Now, when they were little, I fed them dead animals too, just like everybody else. You know,
Right.
I fed them a spoonful of peas, and I said, you know, here comes the airplane. And then I fed
Yeah.
them a spoonful of carrots. And then when it was time, I didn't know. I thought, okay, I guess I had to feed them a dead animal. So it was all mashed up in a jar. But then when
Right.
when I realized, wow, that was mean. And my child didn't even consent to me killing, you know,
Right.
on their behalf. So that, you know, when you know better, you do better, right?
Right.
Yeah. The important thing is to make sure that your kids get all the nutrients that they do. And, you know, lentils have 18 grams of protein per cup. And,
Right.
you know, it's a lot of different things. Okay. Did you want to say anything else before you go?
No, I appreciate what you're doing for the animals. It makes me really happy. So thank you.
That's really nice. Okay. I just feel like hugging you, but I'm going to ask you, do you want a hug or do you want a high five?
High five.
All right. High five to you. There you go.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being kind.
you.
That's a
You're welcome.
you're a great example of a vegan fantastic person. So
Thank you.
yeah, not everybody is necessarily vegan, guys, but vegan fantastic is a word I invented. It's like the opposite of vegan phobic. So vegan phobic is when you're mean to the animals, but you're also mean to those of us who are protecting them. And vegan fantastic means that you might not be vegan yet, but you're open. You're kind. Now remember, guys, it takes 100 clicks to become vegan. I can't make you vegan just like that today. I can't. You got to think about it. You got to ponder. You got to learn. You got to be like, okay, first of all, if you know you're going to be healthy, right? I've been vegan for 9.5 years, and my husband too. Today we went cross country skiing. I'm not saying I'm like the healthiest 61-year-old in the world, but you know, I'm doing all right. I have energy. You know, I'm a healthy weight, and my blood pressure is excellent. All my blood values are great. So, you know, everybody here can be vegan. You don't have to hurt animals ever again. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Now look, January 1st is coming up. That's a perfect day, isn't it? Isn't that a perfect day for you guys to decide to be vegan? Never hurt animals again? Now, I don't want you guys to get all triggered by what's on my necklace. People always get triggered. Look, I'm just telling you the truth. There's two issues I feel strongly about: veganism and also, well, it's not really true. I do care about a lot of issues, but what I really care about is science and the truth. And the problem with society right now is you have a lot of crazy people who stop believing in science. You got people who think the earth is flat. My goodness. You have people who actually think that plants feel pain. They think that if you cut the head off an animal, it's the same as cutting the head off a carrot. Like cutting a cat in half is the same as cutting a piece of celery in half. Like, that's fucked up. Come on, guys. Like, really. And you know, I watched this channel called Teacher Therapy over on YouTube, and she's really worried. All these teachers are quitting. Everybody's like, the kids are crazy. The parents are just always in their phones. You know, we got to get good parents out there. We have to have some discipline and some consequences to behavior. And one of the things I care about is telling the truth. And look, the truth is that, look, we don't know if there's God or not, right? Hold on, TikTok. I'm going to let somebody in to read the next card, okay? By the way, TikTok, we're going to be, and YouTube, we're going to be reading these ones now, okay? The next batch is all about how to respond to ridiculous things meatheads say, okay? All right, we're going to get to this in a sec. So about God, okay? God is clearly not helping anyone. So God is either drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, or dead, or he never existed at all. Now, I know that triggers a lot of you, but the truth is that if he is up there, let's just assume he is, he's not a very nice guy. Vegans are down here protecting the animals. God created lions who attack baby zebras in front of their crying mothers, rip the baby zebras to shreds. How fucked up is that? What kind of a nice God would do that? It's not a nice God. That's an evil God. What kind of a God would create hyenas and you know, snakes who slither up and slither around and then, you know, eat an animal alive, crush them to death? Like, if vegans had created the planet, we would have been a lot kinder. If vegans had created the planet, we would have made sure that all the animals were vegan. Now, I know what you're thinking, but what about overpopulation, right? Well, that would easily be solved. We would just snap our fingers and make sure that it all figures out, and all the animals would just die in their sleep at a time to make sure that nobody dies in terror. Okay, so let's say all humans might live to be 100. On like the last day, you fall asleep and you just don't wake up. You know, your body just stops. And that would work for the lions and all these other animals who would all be vegan. Unfortunately, lions are obligate carnivores. They have to eat animals. Okay, I'm super sorry, guys, over here on YouTube. I've been ignoring a few of your super chats. Let me try and get to a couple, okay? Let's see here. Okay, so this one is by Onsidig, who donated $10 over here on YouTube, and you wrote, "I have a genuine question. I'm not opposed to veganism." Okay, that's a statement, not a question. But and why should you be opposed to veganism? It's so weird that people say that. It's like starting off and saying, "I'm not opposed to racism." Okay. Why would you be opposed to veganism? Veganism means we're just not killing anyone. We're not stealing from them. You know? Hey, TikTok, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for tapping on the screen. 43,000 likes. Keep going. And TikTok, I'm going to get a new person in here very soon, okay? If you want to jump to the top of the list, you'll put a puppy with farts that look like hearts on the screen or some fruits dancing. You guys know what to do. Just no rodeo hats. All right, so what is here? Okay, it says, if eating eggs is equivalent to murder, does that mean you're anti-abortion? Okay, well, eating eggs is not equivalent to murder. Like if you just happen to walk down the street and you find an egg that's by itself and it doesn't belong to anybody and it doesn't seem like there's a chicken that wants it, then it's not exploitation, okay? The fact of the matter is, in the egg industry though, the whole cycle of violence occurs because when the chicks are born in the egg industry, they are not even able to see their moms. They're born on these conveyor belts, and then when people look at them, they decide if they're male or female, and the males go down and they fall down a big chute and they murder them. They cut them into a million pieces. It's the saddest thing. I was crying my eyes out the first time I saw it. It's a cycle of violence. And you people with the backyard chickens, well, every time you see these backyard chickens, where are the brothers? All the males are killed because they'll never grow up to be able to produce eggs. So they're considered to be useless. Just like the cows, the baby cows are killed because they'll never grow up to be able to produce milk, okay? So we don't want to be mean people, right? We want to be nice. So everybody here should be vegan. Starting January 1st is a good time, okay? Now look, here it is. Here's the truth. If you have a fridge full of food right now, okay, and even if there's dead animals in there, I will allow you to finish what's in the fridge and the freezer, but you have to promise never to buy new things that are not vegan. Everything should be vegan from now on. But as you are eating these last things that are in your fridge and in your freezer, I want you to apologize to every single animal. Like if you have a frozen fish in there and you really want to eat that last fish, you can. But no more dead animals coming into your home ever again. No more body parts that are stolen. And when you're eating that fish, I want you to say, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry, dear fish. Same with any wings or anything. And then you'll be done, okay? Your vegan declaration day is the day that you declare that you're going to stop hurting animals. That's your vegan declaration day, okay? Mine was June 27th, 2016. Hopefully, you guys will want to be vegan and you can start on January 1st. That's a good day. You know, a couple of days away. Wouldn't you love that? Just picture by next year to be able to say that you've been vegan for a year. It's really easy. All the resources are out there. Okay, so I hope that I helped to answer your question. Let me see if there's anybody else here on YouTube that I missed. Mr. Wolf King, thank you for the $20 donation, Mr. Wolf King. What do you write? To answer your question, why are vegans kinder than God? This is pure rage bait. No, it's not rage bait. It's just a fact. Vegans are kinder than God. God created the food that you vegans eat. Okay, maybe we can call it that. Let's pretend. Okay. If you don't agree with this, I'm up for debating you. Well, there's nothing to debate when it comes to veganism. Veganism is the right thing to do because we're not hurting the innocent. It's as simple as that. Okay, you don't have to hurt anyone. I think that I'm having some trouble here. I think it looks like, am I glitching over here on YouTube? I don't know if I am, but I'm gonna go check over here on TikTok. Oh, wait a second, is there another? I don't wanna forget you guys. I'm really sorry if you're writing something. God is great. He created you. Well, you know, it's totally possible that God exists. And if he created me, that doesn't mean he's great. What's so great about me? I'm just a normal person trying to save the animals and doing his work. You know, he just created me because he's lazy. He doesn't want to do the work himself. Why didn't he just not create me and do the work of fixing the planet? I didn't have to be created. God didn't do anything special. Okay? But if God does exist and he sees how hard I'm working, he would be proud of me. But I'm not proud of God. I don't like God. I think God's cruel. All right, over here on TikTok, let's go and get somebody in here, okay? I'm going to read. The first one here, number 1 on this, is how to respond to ridiculous things meatheads say. What do carnists say?
Oh, wait, can you hear me?
Hi, I can hear you now. Welcome to my live stream. My name is Miss Katie, 61 years old. Presently, I'm in Canada. Where are you in the world?
I live in Indiana. I live in Fishers. I love it here.
Okay, what did you say? You live in Indiana?
Fishers, or Fortville. I'm really close there, so I'll just say Fortville.
Oh, okay. All right. So Indiana. So for those around the world who live in places like Australia, Indiana is one of the states in the United States. Do you know how to read?
Yes, I love to read.
Okay. Are you going to read this card then?
Yes, I'd love to.
Okay. Let me flip this over here. Boop. All right. You're going to be teaching us. Sorry, YouTube. Excuse my armpit, please. Okay. You guys, you're going to read this right now. And you're going to tell people to encourage you by tapping on the screen. Tell everyone, say, tap on the screen, guys.
Tap on the screen, guys.
All right. And you're a teaching assistant. You can start there and go all the way down. Go for it.
All right. How to respond to ridiculous things meatheads say. Carnists say, a lions eat animals, so why can't I? Vegans respond, you aren't a lion. Lions don't have a choice. They don't have moral agency. But you do. Lions also kill animals with their own claws and eat them raw. You don't do that. So why are you choosing only one characteristic of lions to follow, but not the others? What happens to animals? Watch the documentary called Dominion Movement on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's great. So that's it, right? Thank you. I'm just going to remove this and flip you around so I can see you. Hold on a second. And you can see me. So you just read this card and it's
Right.
all about, yeah, it's all, well, lions eat animals, so why can't I? So basically we're not lions, right? They are obligate carnivores. We aren't.
Right.
What did you think about this card?
Right.
Does it make sense?
I agree with it. I mean, like, just because, like, yeah. I agree.
Okay. Do you have anything you'd like to say to people about veganism, or do you want to ask me a question?
Do I have any questions for you? Well, I do have something I'd like to say
Okay.
about veganism, which is that I always tell people, like, even if, like, which this is not me saying, like, just don't take it like that's me saying that it's okay to eat animals. But even if it was okay to eat animals, the conditions in which, like, they're treated in, like, slaughterhouses and just the poor hygiene of those places, it's not even, like, good for you, you know? Like, everyone knows the famous thing, like, hot dogs barely being made of, like, actual beef, but, like, the gross parts, like the eyes and the tongues, because it's, like, cheaper. It's like, why would you want to eat that? Even if it was okay to eat meat, you know? Why would you want that in your body? So that's all I have to say, is that's just, like, a disgusting system.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's an angle that I don't usually talk about because veganism is actually about ending the exploitation of animals, and it's not about us and our bodies or
Right.
the environment. But you're making a good point. It's not even healthy for anyone. You know, meat has been linked
Right.
to cancer of the colon, strokes, heart attacks, diabetes, high cholesterol. So yeah, it's not good at all to eat any animals, and we just don't need to. So I want to thank you so much for being here. You really helped out a lot. Thanks real much. Okay, guys, so that's another example. Did you see that? That was a vegan fantastic person. All right, and by the way, over here on, thank you guys over here on YouTube. I'm so sorry it's glitchy. I just noticed that. I don't know what to do about that. Seems to always happen after about an hour. I'm just going to read here. Okay, so Isaac Gochi, thank you for the $50 donation. And you wrote, you're back. Okay, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here and thank you for the donation. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's somebody else here. Let's see. Hold on, in case I missed it. We also have Mr. Wolf King to answer your question. Oh, we already did that one, right? Okay, let's see if there's anything else I missed. Da 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 da. I think we're all up to speed over here on YouTube. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I'm really sorry if I did, guys. But thank you so much for being here. I'm just going to go over here on TikTok. All right, so TikTok, guys, you're doing amazing. Thank you so much for tapping. Look at all these crosses, all of these religious people who must be, obviously you're a Catholic or Christian. To put all these crosses, you must be vegan too, right? Oh, I just saw a super chat. Hold on. 1 second, TikTok. Let me just see if I can get to this one. All right, it says $4.99. Thank you. It says, I feel to add for you people are mean to you, but please respect God. Okay. Not sure what you're trying to say, but you want me to respect God. So I'm going to ask you this. Why should I respect God? Why should I respect God? Why should I respect somebody who is not helping us at all? God is either drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, or dead, or he never existed at all. God is either drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, or dead, or he never existed at all. What do you guys think? Right? It doesn't make any sense that God is kind. Do you think he's drunk? Do you think that God is stoned? Definitely he must be lazy. He's not helping. We are here saving the animals. We are here doing all the work, reminding you not to hurt the innocent. Be vegan. Be healthy. Help the planet. Everybody wins and nobody loses when you become vegan. Everybody wins and nobody loses when you become vegan. Thank you, TikTok, for being here, and thank you, YouTube, for being here. Every single person here was so nice today. The thing is, though, now, guys, I think I'm gonna let the people go over here because I feel like I'm all glitchy here on YouTube. Guys, I'm gonna try and see if I can read. Hold on a second, okay, TikTok? Because I see myself going like and moving like that. Let me see if it's true. Let me see if somebody can write. Guys on TikTok, or sorry, on YouTube. Like TikTok seems fine. I'm moving and there's no glitch. But over here on YouTube, am I glitchy? Let's see. Is there a way to put a poll in here? Okay, you guys over here on YouTube, do you see me as being glitchy? Like, is there a signal problem? Or do you see me okay? Let me know. Let me see. I'm gonna try to read your comments. See, I see them stuck. They're not even moving properly. Hold on. Okay, somebody says, guys, let's vegan teacher. Oh, that's not a very nice thing you wrote there. Why would you write that? Let me see. I'm gonna hide you from my channel because you just told people something really mean. So I'm gonna hide you. Bye. You can't comment anymore. Okay, that was really mean. Oh, what is this? Look at this. I think there's another. Hold on a second. If I missed a super chat, I don't want to. But I don't know, guys. Stop singing, says somebody. Aw. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm leaving you guys. You guys can just sit there quietly. I'm going to pay attention to TikTok. They're a lot nicer over here. Okay, vegan for life. Vegan for life. Got somebody here named Vegan for Life.
Nigger, I love meat. You are stupid. I hate you.
Can you repeat that? I didn't hear it. It wasn't loud enough.
Nigger, I love meat. You are stupid. I hate you.
You're talking to somebody with dark skin right now? That's pretty mean.
Nigger, I love meat. You are stupid. I hate you. Nigger, I love meat. You are stupid. I hate you.
So you're racist. Got it.
Nigger, I love meat. You are stupid. I hate you.
Interesting. I'm not racist. I don't believe in being racist. I believe in actually being kind and not cruel. You know, not to people. Don't be mean to people. And I don't think you should be saying that, you know? Just don't say that. Why would you want to be mean to anybody who never did a single thing wrong to you? Okay, guys, the rest of you, thank you very much. Thanks everybody for keeping on tapping on the screen here over on TikTok. All right, over here on YouTube, let me see what you guys are writing. Okay, let's see. Just go over here. Oh, somebody wrote, this is AMC Volleyball. Oh, I almost missed your message. Thank you for the little donation here. AMC, sorry, over here on TikTok, one sec. I'll get a new person in because that person was really mean before, right? We'll get somebody nicer. Don't worry, TikTok. I'll be with you in a sec, okay? Just going to read a comment over here on my YouTube phone, okay? I have 2 phones going. Okay, the person wrote, God is just. And remember, God created the world without death. And then it was ushered in through the first sin. Well, if God created the world, why would he allow any sin to happen at all in the first place? Yeah, if let's just say I was creating the world, right? I would just make it a nice world. Why would I make it so that you're allowed to be mean and stab people and cut off their heads? All right, so that doesn't make sense what you're saying. But I'll read the last bit of it anyway, okay? Over here on YouTube, it says, death and carnage is a symbol of our separation and necessity for salvation. That doesn't make sense. Why would God create a planet where there is any necessity for salvation? You know, and even it says in the Bible, thou shalt not kill. It says in the Bible, thou shalt not steal. Why are so many Christians cruel? Why is not every single Christian vegan? I don't understand it. You know what the best religion is? Probably Unitarian Universalism, because they just voted to end the exploitation of all beings and also the planet. Now we're just going to see if they follow through. That would be good. They should follow through. All Unitarians. What's this guest violation warning? A guest in your life has violated our hate speech and hateful behaviors policy. Repeated violation by your guest may lead to restrictions. Okay, so yeah, guys, you can't be cruel, okay? Remove this person. Yes, I will absolutely remove them forever. Okay, don't be coming in here and being rude, okay, guys? Thank you over here, though, on for the little donation anyway. Oh, let's see what we have. Something else here. Oh, yeah, I saw that one already before. And this one. Okay, oh, wait, what's this? Lachlan, my favorite song of yours is Look in the Mirror. Aw, thanks. Thank you, Lachlan. Love the song. A good reflection on why going vegan is the right choice. Lachlan, you are vegan? Well, thanks for telling me. Thanks for being here. Lachlan, I'm going to put another check mark beside your name. You know what? I would love it if you changed your name to Lachlan the Vegan. Can you do that? That way you would be telling everybody automatically just by seeing your name that you're vegan, you know? All right, card number 2. All right, this one is how to respond to ridiculous things meatheads say. Carnists say, but my dad says I need meat to be strong. Are you smarter than him? Let's find out what the answer is. Let's get somebody over here on TikTok to come in and talk. I wish I could get you YouTube people to come in, but it doesn't work that way. Okay, so we have somebody here. Christians talk. Oh, Christians talk. Maybe this person is a real Christian. Hey, thanks a lot for the little decorations here on TikTok. Thank you for the little rose. Thank you, user, for the rose. Thank you to everybody who just subscribed over here on TikTok. Thank you for following me. Thank you, 13,000 people, for coming in. You guys are awesome. And thank you for 820 of you.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome.
Hi.
I can't really hear you. Do you know how to read?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you in the world?
Europe.
Okay. I'm not feeling too good about the way you're answering the questions. So I'd like to ask you to tell me a little bit about yourself in a few sentences. Can you do that?
I want to be vegan, but I don't know.
You want to be vegan, but you don't know?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll tell you. Look, the reason that you should be vegan is because you don't want to hurt animals, right?
Yes, but I like chicken.
Well, if you like chickens, great. Great. You know, I don't really know that many chickens myself, but I don't want to hurt them. So if you already like chickens, then perfect. You're ready to be vegan. Awesome.
Oh, no. I like taste of chicken.
You like the taste of chicken? Yeah, well, you know what? Doesn't matter. You know, you might also like to be sexually assault somebody. Doesn't mean you should do it. You might feel like punching somebody with your fist. You have a fist, but you can just, you know, open it and grab some soy milk instead, or grab an alternative to a chicken. You don't have to hurt anybody. You can make the decision to be vegan. It's really easy. Don't you want to be a good person?
Yeah.
Great. Perfect. Okay. So from now on, you can be vegan. Thank you for coming. You know what, guys, on TikTok, I'm just going to go and stop the live chat over here. Wait, oh, 1 second. I'm over here on YouTube. Let me see. Guys on YouTube, I'm so sorry if it's glitchy over here. I think I'm going to stop the live for you guys, okay? Because it seems to be glitchy, but thank you very much for coming. Thank you so, so much. And I'm going to, you know, I might restart it a little bit later. If you want to see me on TikTok, come over on TikTok, okay? It's on my TikTok channel. I'm called Music by That Vegan Teacher. Love you guys.